what's the secret? Because I taste myself and it's delicious.
Thank you.
No matter how you pronounce it, Natchitoches, Natchitoches is known nationwide for all of its attractions.
As you can see behind me, the NSU campus bookstore is in complete shambles, but not for long.
Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Yes, Scott, I am no professional at this whole singing thing, but I am here with a group of students that knows a thing or two about spreading the Christmas spirit with their voices. Yes, Scott, being homeless is not a crime. Advocates for the homeless say panhandling should be replaced with legitimate resources.
Last Friday, students went home with this statement, informing parents about the safety of their children and what they should expect.
Yeah, Scott, lots of smiling faces here in this exchange. Several military families were just surprised with their layaway being paid off.
I was like shocked. I was really shocked. First, I got the phone call and I'm like, is this a joke? I called the number back too.
It was no joke for mother of five, Cheryl Paul, when she found out the real reason behind the call. The families were originally told to come to the store for a customer appreciation event, but they got more than what they expected.
Body just dropped. I was like, really? Is this true? I did dance too. I was so happy.
Pay Away the Layaway is a 501c3 nonprofit that helps families pay off layaway balances for children's gifts. In Fort Polk, Cthomas, ABC 31 News. No matter how you pronounce it, Natchitoches is known nationwide for all of its attractions. The town has been recognized for numerous things over the years, and today was no different. Main Street is now being featured as one of the nation's Main Street success stories, according to the Louisiana Office of Cultural Development. Known for being a small town with a big city feel, marketing and communications director of the Visitors Bureau owes it all to the local businesses.
And one of the nation's Main Street success stories is actually really big for Natchitoches. It's a very small town where most of the Main Street communities do exist in larger towns, but knowing that the businesses that thrive here on our Main Street and the tourism aspects of it as well continue to be a success story speaks volumes for the business owners, for the officials, and for the people who've worked so hard and tirelessly for decades to really make this Main Street what it is today.
There is always something that keeps locals and out-of-towners coming back, especially around the holidays. Whether it's the festive holiday lights or the famous meat pies, one thing is for sure, the horse carriage rides are favored by many tourists.
Now, during the daytime, you can see more of the houses, but when you come back under these lights on a horse carriage, there's nothing like it.
If you would like to experience the Natchitoches buzz, visit Natchitoches.com for events. In Natchitoches, Cthomas, ABC 31 News.
Scott, I am shopping on the job today, and I couldn't have picked a better day to do so.
If you have been putting off shopping the best part of the week between Christmas and New Year's, many retailers run year-end sales to clear out their inventory and get ready for the new year.
After Christmas every year, we have tons of stuff going on sale, mostly our Christmas stuff, but also like our apparel and accessories. So any of our sweaters, men's, women, and kids, a lot of our handbags, wallets, stuff like that, all going on sale.
Retailers offer discounts up to 80% off, which means big savings.
I've saved probably about $50 just here.
I think out of my money, I think I've saved a lot.
Even though Christmas has come to an end, it isn't too late to get what you want for a cheaper price at major retailers such as Target, Walmart, and Best Buy. If you are looking for after Christmas sales, visit your favorite retailers in store or online. Cthomas, ABC 31 News. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Yes, Scott, I am no professional at this whole singing thing, but I am here with a group of students that knows a thing or two about spreading the Christmas spirit with their voices. Alexandria's senior high choir students have been making their rounds, putting smiles on people in the community. Whether it's a school or a hospital, these students get the same reaction every time. For some students, performing in the choir is more than a hobby.
It's great, and we love singing for everybody, and we feel like we're received well. And everywhere we sing, somebody's touched in a different way. And some people cry, some people clap and cheer, and it's just nice.
It's not an easy task. The students work hard to perfect their skills, and it shows. So I had to ask, what does it take?
We rehearse 5 days a week and sometimes on weekends and things like that after school. But it's 5 days a week, at least 50 minutes a day. And then we'll have about an after school rehearsal a week that runs about an hour or two after. So it's, countless hours, hundreds of hours that go into it. So.
Although the choir singers rehearse for hours to master their vocal techniques, it is nothing like making an impact on locals during this time. If you would like to check out their work and keep up with their performances, give them a thumbs up on Facebook at Ash Choral Department. Cthomas, ABC 31 News. Yes, Scott, being homeless is not a crime. Advocates for the homeless say panhandling should be replaced with legitimate resources. Local nonprofit agencies gathered earlier to discuss ways to provide more help to the less fortunate. Although it is not against the law to panhandle, law enforcers say, turn the other cheek if you do not want to help.
We don't want to try and combat what a federal judge has already said is free speech. So I understand that it upsets some people, and the best thing that I can recommend to them is to not give these people money if they are offended by it.
CEO of the United Way, David Britt, believes no one should go without food or shelter when there are plenty of resources in Cenlaw.
We would like to meet every need out there, and we do what we can. We don't have the resources to meet every need. People who need help with their rent, for example, or their utilities. Every case is a lot of money, and we just don't, nobody has enough money to pay somebody's rent and utilities time after time. But there are needs we can meet, like shelter and providing hot meals. There's no reason for somebody to be hungry in this town. There are several places people can go and get a hot meal.
The agencies plan to work together to create different avenues for those who are in need. Cthomas, ABC 31 News. The Alexandria Police Department is taking their training program to new heights, introducing Virtual Academy. Virtual Academy is an online training portal that will allow officers to train at their convenience while getting the critical training they need. Officers will be able to access the online training courses from home or from their cars.
I feel like the Virtual Academy will benefit us and keep us on the road more instead of having to come back to the station and just do different things on the computer whenever we can sit in our vehicles and do different things. Like say if we like on one side of town, we won't be on the other side of town trying to complete a task and we get a hot call or something, we won't have to rush over there. We'll already be a few minutes away. So it'll benefit us and the community itself.
Not only that, Police Chief Jared King says it will benefit the department financially.
And what it's going to allow us, it's going to allow us to offer timely, critical, new training to our officers, and it's going to save us money. And how that happens is, if I send one officer to a school, whether it be in Lafayette, Baton Rouge, Shreveport, Texas, well, it could cost us up to $1,000. And then he's got to come back and he's got to transfer that information to the rest of the department. This way, these officers out here on the street and the officers and detectives and the officers in records throughout the department can have access to this information, this up-to-date training, and it makes us better officers for the city.
Chief King also mentioned in a Facebook post that this is just another milestone in their mission to provide the best resources for the men and women of the Alexandria Police Department. Cthomas, ABC 31 News.